Hey guys, Organized Elena, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Elena and I do life and money organization videos. If that interests you, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button, as I would love for you to be a part of our little family. Today's video is going to be a budget with me. We are budgeting for the month of October. I am currently in my Squad Goals planner. I was not in this planner for September. Well, not for the monthly. I kind of switched over, I think, the third week of September. So my September monthly is not set up, but I do have the sheets before my monthly. So I'm just gonna pull these out and move them to October, and then kind of give you an overview of where I am. So the first page here is my financial quotes. These are my favorite quotes that I just kind of refer back to anytime I need a pick-me-upper. And then I have like my financial plan right here. This is all of the different things that we are planning on doing. The emergency fund, I have a goal of $5,000. Right now we have $4,000 there, and pay off all credit card debt. I will show you where we are with that one. The next one is to pay off all consumer debt except for our home, 36 months of expenses in savings, 15% of our household income, to start our kids' college fund, pay off our home, and then build wealth. This is based on Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. The only one that I have changed up is the emergency fund, and that is only because we have run into a lot of different random crazy expenses, and $1,000 just wasn't really working out for us. So this has been working for us. This is my savings chart, and I just color in the boxes as I save, and as you can see, we're up to 4,000, so I just have 1,000 to go, and I'm hoping to get that in this upcoming month of October. This is my debt chart of the credit cards that we have currently, and as you can see, I have paid off Bank of America, we've paid off Chase, and we've paid off Dell Financial. So the only one I have left, this is our last credit card, me and my husband, is this 11,001 from Chase, and that's the one we are currently paying off now. This is a list of all of our bills, which I'm going to have to redo this because we no longer have Bank of America. And I think that's the only one I have to take off. Oh, and Dell. Yeah, I have to take that one off too. So, but this is a list of all of our bills, and I am going to pull this sheet out and use this sheet to kind of add the bills onto here. I'm going to mark my monthly calendar with these dots. These are the colorful dots that I use to kind of mark when I've paid off something. If you're interested in these, they will be in the description box below. And I'm also using my budget sticker book and watercolor sticker book. I'm probably going to use this page also to like mark down my goals or other things that may be going on during the month, and then kind of pop it in here. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to mark down here is our mortgage, which is due on the 1st. Sometimes I do split our mortgage into 2 payments, but now that we have saved a little bit of money, I am trying to put all of our bills on auto pay. The next thing is Verizon, which is a monthly subscription that we take out every month, my student loan, and then we have our Roth IRA. We are contributing $50 to a Roth IRA monthly, and then after we pay down some debt, we'll probably increase this to 15% of our income. We have the Gerber expense, which is a college fund for both of my children, so I actually have 2 of them come out on auto draft. And then we have our water bill and car note. Now, if you can see, I'm doing all of these in different colors, but the colors don't really mean anything. I just like to have the spread to be as colorful as possible. I realize that all of the color kind of draws my eyes to different places, and it makes me really focus on what payments that I have coming up. So I've also added on there the IRS, which we are currently paying taxes. We pay a monthly on our back payment, and then we have quarterly estimated taxes that we have to pay out. And I've added life insurance and also some business expenses in there that we just have coming up. I kind of combine my business and personal expenses, even though they come out of separate accounts. It just kind of keeps me on track of knowing how much I need to have in a certain account. So now I'm decorating this half sheet that I'm going to add into my monthly. I decided to make this sheet be an overall summary of what has happened throughout the month. So at the very top, I'm going to put what income I have for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then also at the underneath the washi tape, I'm going to add all of the expenses, like a summary of all of the expenses. So after I complete all of my budget weeks, then I'm going to come back to this sheet when I'm doing my monthly overview to add everything up and see how we are doing overall. So this is just to make sure our expenses aren't higher than the income we have coming in, and I'll be able to keep track and monitor us on a monthly basis. And we'll make sure that we are headed in the right direction. So now I'm just going to do some light decorating. I'm not going to do too much. I put some decorations usually on my sidebar only because I really don't know what else to put there right now. If y'all have any suggestions for anything that I could put in my sidebar, leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But this is pretty much it. Okay, this is the final spread. As you can see, I used my dots to mark every day that something is due. When I actually pay that amount, like let's say when I pay my mortgage and I paid $1,500, I'm just gonna write the amount here and check it off from the dot. So then that way I know that that expense is already covered, and I will do that throughout the entire month. I have this little summary sheet here. I'm gonna use this summary sheet at the end of the month to kind of see how I did for the entire month. So, you know, I kind of divide up my boxes based on income, savings, bills, and expenses. So I'm gonna write in the total of my income for all of the weeks, and then I'm gonna write in the total of how I did for all 4 weeks in each of these categories, and basically see how my numbers come up. Oh, I don't think I added subscriptions on here. I'll have to add subscriptions. But, and then I'll just punch it in here. And then for each and every week, you'll see a budget with me, because I always do a budget with me on Mondays. And then every Saturday, I do a budget review. So I'll do weekly, and then at the end of the month, I'll do a full review of how I did for October, and then prepare for November. So this is it. My main goal for this month is to pay down my credit card. That's what I'm focused on. I still have $1,000 saving goal that I need to meet by the end of the year, but my big focus is on that credit card. That is it for this setup. I really like this system. I was on like using dots before and I kind of got away from it. But I'm realizing that I really like the simplicity of the dots, and the colors don't really mean anything. I just like the colorful look. So that's it for this plan with me. I am so glad that you joined me. I hope you join me in the next video, and I'll see y'all later. Until then, bye.